Hi Libra, welcome to your February 2021 reading. If this is your first time here at Secret Garden Tarot, welcome. Everybody is always welcome. This will be for the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant sign and Venus of Libra for the month of February 2021. Cross watchers, welcome. Anybody who happens upon this video, you may be a Libra, you may love a Libra. Everybody is always welcome. While we're saying welcome, if this is not your first time here, welcome back. I really do appreciate you returning. I appreciate all the comments and the likes and the shares and the subscriptions. And while you're here and this is a channel that you would like to support, please remember to check that subscription button. I have a goal. It's a small goal. It's 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So please remember to leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a comment. And as always, if you know a frontline worker, or you are a frontline worker, or you have family that are frontline workers, thank you. So we're going to get right on in, Libra. I'm going to do the Celtic cross reading. These are my little mini deck, my little portable deck. Since it is February, I will be drawing one romance angel card. If you are happily single, if you are happily partnered and not necessarily looking for love, I try not to read in that direction simply because the cards sometimes don't lead in that way. Just remember that sexual energy can be channeled into creative energy. So if you are single and not ready to mingle and kind of rolling your eyes at the entire month of February, just look at it as creative energy. It's that second chakra energy. It's very earthy. It is very grounded. So take it as it resonates, essentially, is what I'm saying. One card and let's get started. Center of your spread, Justice, and the Two of Pentacles. So definitely a sense of trying to get back into balance. Maybe you've been out of balance recently. You're trying to regain balance, or you've been juggling a lot of things. I know we just had the holidays officially end. Yesterday was New Year's Day. So there's a lot that's been going on. I was drawn to this. And maybe this is I've never noticed this on this card before, on this Justice card. These are apples and oranges. And I just got the phrase, just make sure that you are comparing apples to apples and oranges to oranges. Because she's not. Comparing apples to apples. That's what I got. So make sure that that everybody is in alignment, that you have all of that your comparisons are fair. You know, maybe you're comparing yourself to another person's life or outlook. Ask yourself, it is apples to apples. And I don't usually read reversals, but for some reason, this Four of Pentacles came out in reverse, and we're going to leave it in reverse. Letting go. It's at the base of the spread, letting go. And maybe that kind of plays into that. You're doing all of this juggling, all of this comparisons, trying to measure yourself against other people. Don't just let it, just open up, open your arms up. Yeah. So Seven of Wands, it's made you a bit defensive, but that's in the past. Top of the spread, optimism, looking forward. Three of Wands energy, immediate future. Four of Wands, so not only growth but victory with this bluebird of happiness. If you've followed my readings in the past, you know that when I see a bird in a reading, I see that as freedom. Either literal freedom, financial freedom. Freedom comes with wisdom. A lot of that. That's a theme, at least for me when I read. That's what I'm seeing here. And there's a lot of animals. There's a disproportionate number of animals in this reading. So perhaps you're looking at things and trying to figure out your particular spirit animal, or maybe you have a lot of pets, cats and birds and fish and whatnot. Base of your spread, another one, another, maybe you have turtles too. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving, he's on a tortoise. Solid offer though. But it's going to take a minute to get there. Within your hopes and fears, bird. There he is. There's a lot of animals in this deck, in this particular reading anyway. This is the Knight of Swords. Swoops in, swoops out. He is that guy that goes, you have to, and then he's gone again. But again, he is, how to put this, you can take this message and, or you can leave this message. It is in as quickly as it is out. He swoops in, drops his information, and then takes off. So maybe this was somebody who decided out of the blue, a bolt out of the blue, as the Knight of Swords often can be, kind of a dump of information, a download. It can also represent a download of information, kind of that universal energy. Hopes, Five of Wands, I apologize, Five of Wands. So it is something, I like to see this as the fight that must be fought. These are the hard conversations. These are the things that you really do want to say to somebody, or the actions you want to take, but maybe you're a bit timid to take. It's the practice round, as a way to put it. So this is the planning of what you want to say. If you have a very important conversation to say to somebody, and this is something that's very, very, very common for Libras to do. And this is, you got to remember, this is your card. This is the Justice card right in the middle with the scales. So this is your energy that you've been kind of swirling and spinning around. This is the conversation that you really should have, that, you might need to, gather your thoughts. You're an intellectual sign. You're very, very intellectual. You might need to write down the things that you really need to say, and be it bullet point form, be it outline form. This kind of looks like a paragraph outline. It also kind of looks like a face. Like if those are the eyes, this is the lips, those might be the nose. You might need to face the problem. So eyebrows are up here. This is looking the issue in the face and saying X, Y, and Z needs to be said. Let's look at the overall outcome. Okay, this is good energy. From this energy grows something beautiful. This is Seven of Pentacles. You need to really do some deep work to garden. I'm a gardener, I know that. You need to get in there, pull that soil up from the bottom before you get these beautiful plants. So it takes some work. It takes a deep dive, a deep dig sometimes before you get the beautiful plants. That is beautiful. Let's see your card. Deception. Something is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Again, you might have an inkling of this, that there's, you're not managing apples to apples and oranges to oranges. You might be in this kind of defensive behavior. You might be feeling that you're not here yet, but you will be. All you need to do is not be the piggy, not be the little piggy. Just let go. Keep your intuition together. Make sure that you are being fair. Make sure your expectations are realistic. Make sure that you are communicating the way you should. And that may, again, be that Knight of Swords, kind of with that information download, that information drop. I need to say, bop, 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 bop. And then you'll get somebody's really, really good idea of what they are behind that mask. This is a time to not say what you think somebody wants you to say to them. This is not a time for you to say, this is what person X, Y, and Z want to hear. This is a time for you to be honest and really lay everything out onto the table. I see victory. I do see joy. But you got to really let go of this kind of juggling act of, well, I know that my partner will want X, Y, and Z to be said, and they want to be on the same board. And I think you do. Just make sure that your expectations are the same, because I see a lot of victory. I see positivity here. I see this Seven of Coins, which is all about growth, but it does need to come from an honest place. It needs to be an open conversation. You can't be behind a mask and just saying what you have been thinking about for a long, long time. That these are your wants. These are your offers. This is what I can bring to the table. Not saying you won't have to dress it up a little bit, but be honest with it. I keep coming back to that. Make sure you're comparing apples to apples. Again, I've had this deck for well over a year. I've never noticed that they were apples and oranges. So that being said, let me get one more card and just see, what this. We'll get one clarifier card for the very, very outcome. The Seven of Pentacles up here, that beautiful little flower that you have cultivated and you have nurtured, and that was honestly very difficult to come by. Okay, partnership. Two of Cups. So yeah, this is particularly with a partner. You really have to be very, very honest with somebody that is a life partner. And it doesn't have to be a life partner. It can be a business cooperative. It can be a partner in, a business. It can be a coworker. But these are still people that you need to cooperate with and partner with to achieve a goal. Be it a romantic relationship, a successful business, working together for somebody else, a third party. You really got to bring all of the honesty to the table. This is not a time, February 2021 is not a time to be telling people what you think they want to hear. If you have concerns, bring it to them. If you think that they're comparing themselves to the Joneses, and I should have this, and I should be that, and I should do this, and I should do that. Don't let anybody, including yourself, should all over anything. If you feel a way, express it. That's what I'm getting. Don't dance around it. He's doing like a little jig dancing around these coins. If you have an opinion, you have the right to express it. If you think things are either moving too slowly or too quickly, express it. This is the time to have the conversation that must be had. Face the thing head on. And I think if you do, you'll have a very fertile partnership. I love it when it comes together. Don't sit in this energy. Don't tell somebody something that you think they want to hear just because you think they want to hear it. Hopefully that was helpful. Let me know if this resonates, Libra. I will see you next time. Bye, family. I love you.